All right, hey guys, so today there was a new Humble bundle. This one is the Humble 2K's Game Together bundle. A lot of games by the 2K publisher, including the Bioshock collection and the Borderlands collection, along with some other decent games thrown into the mix. Before I get into this, let me go ahead and go over the free games. Over at Uplay, you can pick up Assassin's Creed 2, along with Might and Magic Chess and Rabbids Coding. These are on Uplay, so you'll have to have a Uplay account and download their client. Also on Steam for limited amount of time. This game's free. It's Odysseus Cosmos and Robot Quest Episode 1. I think you just get Episode 1, but free for a limited amount of time if you guys want to pick that one up. If you guys are curious, there's been a lot of free games over the last week or two, especially considering everyone's staying at home. I think these developers are just trying to get some promotion. But this is my Discord group. It's called GamingTaylor. There'll be a link in the description below if anyone wants to join the Discord group. People are always posting the free games in this channel. Okay, so now let's go through some of the games in the 2K bundle. For $1, you can get 4 games. It's definitely a steal. Everyone should pick up the $1 tier. You're getting The Darkness 2, which is a first-person shooter. You have these horrifying demonic creatures on your back, these tentacle monsters, and they pretty much obliterate and just devour anyone in your way. You feel really powerful having them on your back, and I just think it's a super good game. So The Darkness 2 is great. I absolutely love The Darkness 1 as well. Unfortunately, that one's not on PC. I'm going to skip through Sid Meier's Pirates and Carnival games because I don't really think a whole lot of people own virtual reality headsets at this point. And then there's Spec Ops: The Line. This is a surprisingly good third-person shooter. It's rather old, but it holds up pretty well, and I'm sure a lot of you will have a good experience playing this, especially if you enjoy shooters in general, like Call of Duty, for example. I think you'll have a good time here. It has plenty of content. If you're looking for something halfway decent to play, I would definitely recommend Spec Ops. Moving on to the second tier, which is at $11.67 currently. You're getting 4 games here, but the biggest game is Bioshock the Collection. You're getting Bioshock 1, Bioshock 2, and Bioshock Infinite, along with all of the DLC and expansions. They also recently remastered Bioshock 1 and 2, and I believe you get those as well in the collection. So obviously, I think most of you have heard of Bioshock. It's a great first-person shooter and it has a very interesting storyline. If you guys were wondering which game to start with, I would recommend Bioshock Infinite. It has a beautiful world, and I enjoyed every moment of that game. All of them are great though, so I definitely recommend the Bioshock collection. So the rest of the games are rather meh, in my opinion. I'm sure someone's going to get mad at me for not featuring Golf Club 2019. I know you all are just dying to play a golfing simulator. Let's go ahead and skip down to the third tier, which is $20. It's a little bit expensive. You're getting NBA 2K20, which is a basketball game. Currently it's priced at $60 on the Steam store. I don't really have too much to say about this, but if you are a sports fan or if you have a buddy to play along with, it might be some fun. Next up we have WWE 2K20. This is the newest wrestling game. I think this is also $60. I used to be a big wrestling fan when I was younger, watched WWF and WWE back when it was a bit more violent, and I love the games on the PS2. When I was watching the trailer for 2K20, I felt like the gameplay was sort of downgraded from the games that I used to play on the PlayStation 2, so that's kind of interesting. The graphics are a little bit better though, so if you're a current wrestling fan, you might enjoy that one. Then there's XCOM Enemy Unknown. This comes with all the expansions and the DLC, by the way, but this is one of my favorite games of all time. It's a turn-based tactical shooter about aliens invading Earth. It's incredibly addictive, mainly because if any of your soldiers die, they are permanently dead for the rest of the game, so you have to recruit new soldiers and then you have to rank them up. So there's a lot of strategy involved within it. It's very challenging, and I really enjoyed it, so definitely recommend XCOM Enemy Unknown. Then finally we have the Borderlands collection. This comes with Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, and Borderlands the pre-sequel, along with all of the expansions and DLC. So there is a crazy amount of content here, especially if you haven't already played Borderlands. It's a great co-op shooter. You can play with up to 4 people online, and I would definitely recommend starting out with Borderlands 2 or Borderlands the pre-sequel. I think the pre-sequel is probably best if you're playing alone, but like I said, all of the games come with a lot of content. They're very enjoyable. There's a ton of different weapons, and the story and characters are just very silly and just absolutely crazy. So definitely recommend Borderlands, and Borderlands 3 I've been playing recently and I've been enjoying it as well. So that's about it for the Humble 2K bundle. I would definitely recommend picking up the first tier, especially if you're missing the Darkness 2 or Spec Ops The Line. The rest of the tiers, it's really dependent on if you're missing the Bioshock collection and if you're missing the Borderlands collection. If you are, it's probably worth picking up the full bundle. If not, I would probably skip over this one, especially considering it's a bit expensive. But I'm curious to know what your thoughts are on this bundle. Also, I didn't make a video on this, but there's another bundle called the Stardock Strategy Bundle. Overall, I just don't think the games are that great, and there's quite a bit of DLC. You're getting Galactic Civilization 3, Star Control Origins, and Ashes of Singularity Escalation. These are all like space strategy games. There's a ton of these on Steam, and they're honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of them. I know some of you out there may be, so I just wanted to quickly mention this one if you guys are interested. Also, the Humble Choice is still going on. You can pick up Hitman 2 with all the DLC or all the episodes included, so that's the expensive one. And there's also quite a few other games in the Humble Choice as well. So that's it for this video. If you guys want to help support me, there will be referral links in the description below. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.